Hey guys, Barry here and welcome back to IGS, and welcome to Railway Empire Nintendo Switch Edition. And a massive thank you as always to my friends over at Home Run PR for this early hands-on, early for me, but this game, I guess as you're talking, is out right now, or out till later on today, and it's out, is it tomorrow, physically as well, which is pretty cool. So next up, Europe, for the very first time, the Great Britain and Ireland DLC offers a big European region and is available now. You can look forward to 45 cities, 12 new goods, and 10 famous European locomotive engines, as well as a varied scenario about the pioneering time of railroads taking place in the UK. So let's see what's actually here in the eShop. Yeah, so I guess it's cool kind of seeing some DLC with Irishness. So just to show you here. Alright, let's go back. Here we have load, we have campaign, scenarios, free mode, sandbox mode, options, and contributors. Options here. Yeah, I've never played this game before on any other platform like PC. I'm going to give it a go and we'll see what happens. Campaign, perhaps? So let's do chapter 1. Great Plains. The first chapter takes you to the construction sites of the Union Pacific Railroad, which was started in 1863. Tracks were built westwards to establish the first transcontinental line. While you are conquering the vastness of the Great Plains and the heights of the Rocky Mountains with your tracks, you will learn about the basics of Railway Empire. Thomas Clark Durant, the visionary in charge of the Union Pacific, will assist you.
Meticulous planning, tables, figures, and hard facts.
Okay, so newly constructed factories are 50% cheaper. Is able to buy Town's factory without an auction. Auctions are 50% more expensive.
Gold diggers who don't have a clue about how this business works.
I know I'm going to mess up, but it'll be funny, probably. Just want to get up and dance. That music.
In 1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began. The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent. Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished. To tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durant. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions.
Oh, okay, chappy.
Now test the camera's zoom function.
Oh, cool.
You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. Now you know the basic controls.
Thank you.
The first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest. Both cities will need a station for this. You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to Building Construction mode.
Okay, so we want to... Okay, so we have a small train station. And build a train station in Norfolk. Let's have a look here. Okay, fair enough. Here, perhaps? Wait, what am I doing? How do we buy? Like... Oh, here we go. Construct a building. That's what I wanted in the first place.
Very good. Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to Track Construction mode. Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning.
There we go. Lovely. Let's build.
Now create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations. Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
Okay, let's buy a locomotive. Come on, baby, do the locomotive. Let's add. Okay. Yes. Woo woo.
Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at. Now join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other.
Wait. Here to here. Woo woo. Where's Sheldon when you need him? Is that it? Change is made to rail line.
That's enough for your first rail line.
Oh, there we go.
Now
That's it.
confirm it so it becomes active. Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
Oh, there we go.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
Hello, friends. How are you? ride along. What? That's so cool. Let's see, supply tower now. Which one are you making? There are attractions. Hold on. Okay. Oh, here's something here. Okay. Do we just pick one, is it? Meat? No? Yeah. I go for a big warehouse. Oh. Can we move this now? Select goods. You want yeah, I know this is my first time playing, but I'm just a bit confused right now. Okay. Okay, so... However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route. Yes. Oh, here it is here. I missed that completely. I apologize.
Very good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that. Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius.
Does it matter which one? No? Okay, let's see. Here, perhaps?
Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
Let's see. What is that?
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be 2 trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict. Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a sidetrack between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of 1 parallel track and 2 signals. First, create a sidetrack. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
Okay. A sidetrack. Oh. Where the hell? Well, that's cool. Is that it? Oh, hold on.
Excellent.
I press the X
However,
button.
your trains
Apologies.
won't necessarily use the sidetrack, as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open Building Construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use.
Okay, so build a signal. Yeah. Is that it? Did I do it? No? Oh. Okay. Oh, the whole way.
Excellent. Now do the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal in the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction.
I think I'm doing alright.
Very good. I'm sure that it wasn't at all easy. You will soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
Thank you.
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
A new train, okay. New train. So wait. That okay? Seems to be okay. Let's build that anyway. So, a locomotive. Oh. Let's see, you cycle through the trains here. Oh. There we go, that should be okay. Yeah, but guys, unfortunately I gotta head, get ready for work. But yeah, there's I guess first 30 minutes give or take of the game in action. I'm sure there's there's a ton more you can do, but this is of course only a small piece, small taste. But yeah, I'd love to get into this more later on. But let's save anyway. Ahoy. But yeah, thanks for watching. Massive thank you as always to Home Run PR for this hands-on. Okay. So this game should be out now if you're watching, perhaps. Embargo in place. So you can of course check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And for more Nintendo and indies, keep it right here at IGS. Alright guys, all aboard.